Let me explain a little bit about what I'm doing here, because it might just seem like I'm coming out here giving random thoughts, random advice every now and again. But really what I'm doing is I'm being the test dummy for a lot of people who want to do what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm trying to live life the way I want to live life. I'm trying to tap into my authentic self. I'm a recovering, you could call it an addict, I guess. I don't believe in addictions, but it is what it is. You know what it is? I don't believe in the way that addictions are described these days. You could be addicted to anything. I've said it before. I've recently found out that the medical community has a list of what is classified as an addiction. Meanwhile, everything could be classified as an addiction. But that's not the point. I'm here because I'm coming out of it. I built a life. I was a successful lawyer. I had my own practice. I had a wife. I had a house. I had everything that people want in this life, that they think they want. It ultimately led to my self-destruction because I now realize it's not at all what I wanted. When I worked towards finding all those beautiful things in my life, I lost the most beautiful thing, which was myself. I found myself. I'm still finding myself. Every day I'm looking to make sure that I don't lose myself again. And it's not easy. That's why I'm here doing it in real time, to show you that it can be done. You know, there's a lot of things that happen in life that you go through that are hard to navigate. And I'm trying to do this all, remaining calm and seeing the positive side of a lot of things. But also at the same time, I've had to learn that it's okay to get angry sometimes. It's okay to feel sad or depressed sometimes. It's just not okay to let that become your identity. Let that define who you are going to be today. It's hard, but that's why I'm doing this, so that I can share my experience and maybe make it a little less hard for people who follow along, who want to do the same thing. Because one thing, the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm at a point right now where I am coming out of isolation. I am reintroducing myself to the outside world. To me, it is not enough to heal and hide and protect my peace for the rest of my life. I want to go out and inspire change. I want to go out and be myself because I like doing those things. But here, I'm running into a little bit of a problem right now. This is why I'm acknowledging it. You got to be very careful when you're reintroducing yourself to the world. If you go too fast, you could have a flood of negative emotions, a flood of anxiety hit you all at once, and it could be crippling. For instance, I first came and I wanted to make sure that I could reintegrate into my family first and foremost, without allowing their perception and their ideas to have a negative effect on how I act and how I live. It got to a point where I've done that. Then I started looking, okay, if I need to reintroduce myself into a career, looking for jobs, and then reintroduce myself into my group of friends, going out. But I'm kind of stacking these things all up. Now I've had downtime, I've had quiet time for a little too long, and then I burst into doing all these things, and then it ends up all of a sudden my phone is ringing off the hook, emails are coming in, people are trying to make plans, family wants to make plans, friends want to make plans, people want to interview, people from my past I need to deal with things from my past. And what I'm doing is I'm inadvertently recreating the same surroundings that led me to have to isolate in the first place. And this could be seen as a form of self-sabotage and a form of self-destruction in a sense. It's scary to reintroduce yourself. You don't know how it's gonna go. So by flooding it all too quick, I'm now faced with the struggle of having to deal with all these pressures at the same time. And it's not even that much, but it feels like a lot. When you go from not having anybody calling you or phoning you because you've changed your number, you've cut a lot of people off, to now starting to bring people back in. And anyway, like I'm back in a group text with friends. Ding, 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 ding. texts are flowing in, and it's like, whoo, the anxiety it'll cripple me. Just hearing the text messages coming in, I'll stop in my tracks. It's okay to take a step back. So I'm just giving these tips, because I'm going through them right now myself. In a sense, what I have done is I've taken time to just be still and be with myself. I wouldn't take any steps forward, but I also wouldn't take any steps back, which is fine. If you're not going into the negative, there is nothing wrong with that. If you're just staying in one place to protect yourself, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. What I experienced recently, and what I'm sure a lot of people experience, is all of a sudden you take 10 massive steps forward, and it's overwhelming. So this is to say that even if you take 10 steps forward, if you take 9 steps back, you're still taking 1 step forward. Even if you take 10 steps back, you're still in a safe place. As long as the goal is to continue to move forward and never go backwards, there is nothing wrong with doing it at your own pace. And there is no shame that comes with taking a step backwards if your ultimate goal is to protect yourself, to move forward. I'm not here trying to sell anything. I don't want money from you. I'm not selling you a plan. I'm not selling you a cure. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just bringing you along for the ride that I'm taking. One of the biggest things that I hope people will be inspired by is my ability to come on here and share my faults and share the bad things that most people want to hide, so that you can see that sharing these things is not the end of your life. We don't fear people finding out these things about us because we tell them subconsciously every day. We fear ourselves. We fear our own inability to be able to do it. And we latch on to these excuses. So I'm here to not give any excuses. I'm here to tell you how I'm feeling, no matter if it's positive or negative. I'm here to tell you I'm having a good day. I'm here to tell you I'm having a bad. I'm here to tell you that I did nothing today. I'm here to tell you that I did a lot today. To show you that it doesn't matter what people perceive about you. It's about my perception of me. I am operating on the basis that how I perceive me is what matters most. And if you have opinions of me, I will take them. I will think about them, and then I will make my own opinion on whether to give that any weight, to give that any value. I don't do my hair up. I don't dress up for you. I don't lie. I don't act like I'm more successful than I am. I'm just being real. And there's a big group of people are enjoying hearing these things, and that makes me believe that people are understanding. People are feeling more comfortable to share in the comments their own personal experience and to not be ashamed of their past and to just live in the moment. Do what you want to do what you feel is right.